my problem is I'll study a software, but all the time I would have saved if I would have signed up for it, I spent evaluating it. There's so many choices out there. And again, I'm in a position where I'm not real confident and I've made mistakes. I've signed up for a software I thought it was going to change the world, and it didn't.
Well, you just said a really major word there. And that word is mistakes. The truth is, if you're going to run a business, you're going to make 90,000 mistakes. Now, my joke is that I'm very, very successful with people who are 50 years old and older running businesses. And the reason why is they've made enough mistakes to figure out what works and what doesn't work. So typically you'll find that people who have been struggling in their business become overnight successes when they turn 50. And it isn't that they became overnight successes. What happened was they made enough mistakes, they learned enough, and they stayed with it long enough to become effective and efficient at what they were doing. Now, if you're 30 years old and you're making mistakes, well, the question you have to ask yourself is, what did I learn? And you have to make sure you don't beat yourself up or your employees when they make a mistake. When your employees make a mistake, and they do, the question you ask them is, what did we learn? And if they shrug their shoulders, you have to then say, okay, if you did know what you learned, what would that be? And when they shrug their shoulders again, you have to say to them, okay, now here's what I want you to do. I want you to pretend to tell me what you learned. And I've never had anybody can't pretend to come up with something. And the pretend they come up with something is actually what they really learned. And I say, yes, that's the lesson. So how can we make this a permanent learning experience?
That's funny that you're saying that. The mistakes end up being like your MBA, what you had paid to go to school, but the actually it's more valuable. It's just a more of a flowing curriculum that's a surprise curriculum instead of an expected curriculum. And to look at it that way helps you maintain somewhat of your sanity.
Well, one of my favorite thinkers is a guy named R. Buckminster Fuller. Yeah. Who was around, he died, before, I don't know, I think he died before the year 2000, but he written several great books. One was Critical Path, and in there he says two things about mistakes. He says, one, mistakes are learning opportunities, and two, you don't learn less.
Hey, thanks for watching these Golden Nuggets. And as a reward, I got another big fat Golden Nugget just for you. I wrote this book for you to help you get your act together online so you can grow your business better. You're searching, you want to learn. This is a great book. Grab the book, grow your business.
Amazing, right?